Sounds bad.
How do we fix it?
Spoiler warning. The fifth season of Star Trek Discovery's Face the Strange episode is a fantastic fit with the legacy of singer David Bowie. With a script by Sean Cochran and a director by Lee Rose, Face the Strange compels Captain Michael Burnham, Sonequa Martin-Green, and Commander Paul Stamets, Anthony Rapp, to consider the transformations they have gone through in the course of Star Trek Discovery's 5 seasons. Burnham is able to eliminate the time bug and send the USS Discovery back to the 32nd century to continue their search for the Progenitors technology by thinking back on her journey from mutineer to starship captain. The title, Face the Strange, from Star Trek Discovery's 5th season, Episode 4, is derived from the 1971 David Bowie song, Changes. The first single off Bowie's Hunky Dory album, the song was quickly re-evaluated after Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars' enormous success in 1972, despite the record's initial failure to chart. Though many of the words in Bowie's song mirror not only the themes of the episode, but also the narrative of Star Trek Discovery as a whole, the whole lyric that served as the basis for Face the Strange originates from the chorus of Changes.
If I let you do this, Discovery will be destroyed.
Subscribe to Movie Spy for more twist videos. Why the David Bowie connection in Star Trek Discovery is perfect. Time may change me, but I can't trace time. Not just the line turn and face the strange from David Bowie's song Changes is connected to Star Trek Discovery Season 5, Episode 4. David Bowie sings in the first stanza about facing oneself, which sounds a lot like the two Michael Burnhams fighting on the USS Discovery. But the most obvious connection between Bowie's Changes and Face the Strange is that they both deal with a character considering how time may change for them. Because of Discovery's time travel feature, Burnham and Stamets are able to reflect on their more irascible earlier years and recognize the people they have grown into. Additionally, there's a fascinating parallel between the plot of Star Trek Discovery and David Bowie's autobiographical song about discovering one's artistic style. Early on, Discovery's innovations were hindered by its connections to the larger Star Trek timeline, which meant that bold ideas were overshadowed by objections about the canon. Similar to how David Bowie rejected his own early artistic attempts in Changes, Discovery was released from the confines of canon to develop its own version of Star Trek when it moved into the 32nd century in Season 3. David Bowie is not just associated with Star Trek's Discovery. Despite never making an appearance in a TV series or motion picture, David Bowie is associated with the Star Trek franchise in a number of ways. In the episode, The Magnificent Ferengi from Season 6 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, guest starring as Yelgrun was David Bowie's friend and creative associate Iggy Popamon. The wife of David Bowie starred alongside William Shatner in Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country in 1991. In 2011, Shatner recorded Space Oddity by David Bowie for his album Seeking Major Tom. In Children of Mars, an episode of Star Trek Short Treks, Bowie's iconic song Heroes was included. David Bowie's legendary performance in the film Labyrinth is among the most intriguing connections between the Star Trek universe and the rock star. The director of choreography and puppet movement for Labyrinth was Gates McFadden, who was given credit by Cheryl McFadden in Star Trek The Next Generation. Years after trying to choreograph the ballroom sequence, McFadden reminisced on the experience and said, "Bowie was a dream to work with via comic book." It's sad that David Bowie never made an appearance in Star Trek for admirers of both legends. But as Star Trek Discovery demonstrates, his impact is clearly visible in the series. Thank you for watching.